collection. We're gonna allow you or go ahead and help you get those designer touches in your home with simple purchases. And Julian, I didn't know these were called Ting Tings. So take a look at what we've got for you next. This is a 10-pack of these 39.5-inch glitter Ting Tings for $19.95. Talk about such a fun little thing that you can put in any room, in any area, in any vase. Of course, we've got it in a JM Julian McDonald vase as well. But these are so fun and kind of magical as well. Like, I can't stop playing with them.
I know, when I designed these, I wanted to think of something, for home decor, which was new, something that was easy to style. And, of course, everybody knows my style is dressing incredible celebrities in these sparkling, glitzy gowns. And all of a sudden I thought, you know what? I'm going to design some kind of twirly, kind of fun sticks and cover them in glitter. And then when I was developing them, I kind of came up with this name called Ting Ting. And it was just made me laugh, and everybody's like, what's a Ting Ting? I said, it's my spark sticks. It's a little stick covered in glitter, that's all it is. But everybody just said, Julia, what is that? I said, they're my Ting Tings. They're like, what Ting Tings? And it just had this real kind of sense of fun and joy. And the people said, well, where can I put them? I said, well, to be honest with you can put a Ting Ting anywhere. And I said, they add a bit of joy to a bathroom. They had some fun to a kitchen. They're great in a living room. And I think, wherever you feel like there's a Ting Ting moment, you can bring them out.
I love it. Well, you had me on a wild goose chase looking up Ting Tings, and all I could come up with was that indie band. So at the end of the day, what a wonderful, a beautiful little piece that you can have so much fun with, and you're really only limited by your imagination. They are extra long, so if you think you've seen something like this before, a lot of times what you'll find is something just a lot shorter. These are dramatic, these are big, these are beautiful. 2 colors available for you. As you can see, we've got the gold, and then we also have them available for you in the silver. 39.5 inches in the length, very easy to keep clean as well. So if you find that they get dusty, we recommend you just use your blow dryer on that lowest, coolest setting to go ahead and remove that dirt. But just really, really versatile and so much fun. And the fact that I can go around and put them wherever I'd like, Julian, just, adds a little bit of sparkle to the most remote places. I mean, I can put it on the top of a bookshelf if I needed to. I can go ahead and use them for holiday decorating as well, with the holidays right around the corner. They're so much fun. And I love that you use the big glitter, right? Like the big paillettes.
I think the big glitter is really fun because it adds a sense of magical moment. It's almost like, if you were watching The Wizard of Oz and you saw a Ting Ting in The Wizard of Oz, you'd be like, oh yeah, I know that. That's the Ting Ting sticks. But, my kind of fun little sticks. And they come in this gorgeous vase as well. And they're really lightweight as well. So when you get them home as well, they're almost like, it's almost like a magical wand almost. Mm-hmm. This really lightweight stick covered in all this gorgeous glitter. And then, they look great in a living room as well. You can put them in a vase in a living room or by the side of a bed, or you can put them in a hallway if you've got a room. But I think wherever you choose to style them in the house, they just add something quite magical into any room, or even in a hallway. I've seen them in a hallway. But everybody I've given these Ting Tings to, they've all gone, oh, Julian, I've never seen anything like them. And out of all the things in my house, what does everybody always talk about? Those bloody Ting Ting sticks. See them before.
And I have to tell you, and they're so much fun. If you can, maybe you can buy both colors, the silver and the gold. There's certainly a case to be made for that. They're so much fun. And Julian, I just want the customer to know those are kind of pre-curled or pre-shaped for you. So you're not gonna get them home and kind of maneuver them around, right?
No, they come in a pack, and then basically you just kind of, unwind them slightly. And then they're quite organic shapes. So, each one is different. And then basically you can style them then however you want. But they're very easy and versatile to use. But I can honestly tell you, I think wherever you choose to put them in the house, when guests come, they will automatically ask you, what is that thing? And when you say, oh, it's a ting ting, and they say, it's a ting. Because instinct, glitter, that's what it is.
You would have gotten such a giggle, me looking up ting ting, because I didn't want to be sitting out here like a fool, not knowing what a ting ting is, heaven forbid. I understand now, and there is a place for a ting ting or ting tings in your life. They are so much fun. If you're watching HSN, if you love QVC, you're a gal or a gentleman that loves things that are unique, things that sparkle. This is not what you find like at a craft store. First of all, the length is something that adds to the drama. 39.5 inches in the length. The shape, it almost looks like you took branches, right, from a tree. It's very organic, and like you dipped them in like liquid gold or silver. They are absolutely so pretty and so magical. And so whether you want to incorporate these into a bouquet or a centerpiece, or you want to just leave them as is and place them in your favorite vase, you can go ahead and do that. If you want to mix it with your favorite medium, do that as well. Come Christmas, when you pull out the tree, I mean, imagine some of these kind of hanging out from the tree, Julian. I mean, I could see so many places where I need ting tings.
You could have a ting ting Christmas, you know, who needs a tree? You can just have the ting tings out. But I think they're perfect for any moment. You know, they're perfect for now. They're perfect for the holiday season. But they're guaranteed, you know, to create a kind of a talkative point in your house. And you know what? They're just really exciting little sticks, and you can actually mix them with real flowers as well. So if you think, oh, I've got some real flowers, but I'm really bored of buying the same flowers, you can just put a ting ting in them, and they'll add a certain sparkle into your little house as well.
They will never forget your ting tings. I love it. $6.65. By the way, if you're a person that does create those floral bouquets at home, that does get really creative, get these in both colors. You're really gonna love these, and they are so much fun. And you just can't help it. You gotta like kind of reach out and touch it. They're kind of magical for something as simple as it is, Julian. 696-416 is your item number. We're gonna spend a quick little moment on these beautiful sparkle vases. We've got both colors available for you. So if you like it in that gold tone, we have